All right, here we go. AFC Divisional round. The New York Jets come to town to face my Oakland Raiders in the NFL 2002 Raider Tampa Bay season replay. Again, Chad Pennington quarterbacks this New York team with Curtis Martin. Lamont Jordan is our second back. Lavernius Coles, Beck at tight end, Crabette at flanker. Again, Turk doing the punting. Moss and Morton are the kick returners for New York, and Hall is the place kicker. Herm Edwards is coaching this New York team. They come in here 10-6 based on my evaluation. In real life, they were 9-7. The Raiders finished 12-3-1. In real life, they were 11-5. But we are facing a decent Jets team. They're an average team on both sides of the ball. But we have Gannon, Garner, Wheatley, Brown, Jolly, and Rice. Leckler are doing the punting. Janikowski, our place kicker. Buchanan and Knight are our return men. Our offense is an A, our defense is a B, and of course Bill Callahan, who's taken over for the traded John Gruden, has piloted the Raiders to a 12-3-1 season. And again, using the 16 possession rules as written, full d66 football engine. The Raiders also being home, get the ball first and last. The Raiders will return. They're using the A chart against this defense. The Raiders return the ball out to the 31. And again, we will not risk and gamble any kick returns. All right, Bill Callahan and company. Let's see what they do. The Raiders are using the A charts. The New York Jets are using the D chart. So we're on this page, but it's a battle of extremes. The Raiders are the better team, offense and defense-wise. And Gannon is going to drop back and hand this off on a draw play to Charlie Garner for nothing, second down. 21, it's going to be a pass incomplete as Rich Gannon off target to Jerry Porter on a seam route. And on fourth down, they're going to force Gannon to run. He's going to scramble for nothing. The Raiders will be forced to punt against the Jets. The Raiders on the A chart punt 42 net. 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2. Now they can return this on a 6 for a touchdown, 1 or 2 fumble. They're not going to. Again, they have Chad Pennington, Curtis Martin, Coles, and Crabette. They are not going to gamble. They're going to challenge this Raider deep. Remember the Raiders, this was the oldest team in football. This Raider team was loaded full of old veterans that Gruden and Bruce Allen worked together to go bring all these old veterans to the Raiders. So they were a very intelligent group of veterans that didn't require Gruden, had to do a lot of coaching of positions, right? Just teaching his offense and demanding a level of accountability. That's really Gruden's strength, in my opinion, right? His offensive acumen and demanding accountability from every player on the team. Outside of that, he relies on veterans really to get the job done. And here we go, Gannon, of course, with Bill Callahan out of the way. Let's see what Gannon they do today. However, Chad Pennington will be executing a pretty solid New York offense. And they're on the D charts. It's going to be a handoff to the one and only Curtis Allen. He's going to get 9, 5 and 4, second down and 1. Curtis Martin, one of my absolute favorite backs in history. He's going to pass it out. This will be to Coles on a quick strike for 3. 1, 2, 3, first down. Actually, the Raiders should have been here. 1, 2, 3, first down to the 39. The Jets should be on the 39. All right, Chad Pennington with a nice quick pass out to Lavernius Coles, but the tackle's there by Rod Woodson. It's going to be 52. It's going to be a pass out for 5 to the Curtis Martin. Second and 5. Pennington was one of the most accurate passers. He couldn't stay healthy. I loved Pennington. Smart, accurate, could not stay healthy. 46, though. Look at this. He's going to hand it off to his man. 9 yards. Curtis Martin, 5 and 4, down to the 47 of the Raiders. They've crossed midfield. The crowd here in the black hole getting nervous. Oh, another handoff for 9 yards, down to the 38. Right now, Curtis Martin is finding gaps on this Raider defense. It's going to be a handoff up the gut, this time to Curtis Martin. He gets nothing that time. 3rd and 1. 61 is going to be a quick Chad Pennington swing out to Lamont Jordan, the single back offense. 1, 2, 3. They clear out, running everybody deep, and Lamont Jordan just slides out of the backfield on a Texas route, makes a 3-yard catch for the first down. And the fans here in the black hole are loud. They're on their feet, but they're feeling that maybe the Jets are equal to the task today. 21, nope, it's going to be a sack for a loss of 5. The Raiders step up. Who makes that sack? DB, Charles Woodson's going to record a sack. Oakland. Woodson, C, with a sack. Charles Woodson on a cornerback blitz. Pops Pennington. Down he goes, 2nd and 15. It's going to be a pass for 11, though Chad Pennington stands strong in the pocket, finds Wayne Corbett on a drag. 10-11. It's 3rd down and 1, 2, 3, 4. 3rd and 4. It's handoff, pitch out to Curtis Martin for 7. 5, 6, 7. Oh, shite. The Jets are getting the job done on the D charts against the Raiders. Holy cow, they snapped the ball. Pennington drops back, finds Corbett again on 11. 1st and 10 at the 11. Wayne Corbett on those drag routes. The Raiders in shallow zones. He makes the catch. He finds room. The Raiders have to tackle him downfield. Pitch out. Curtis Martin down to the 2. 2nd down and 1 from the 2. Curtis Martin, a beast. And there it is. Curtis Martin's going to lower his head, punch it in. That's fitting. Martin on a 2-yard run, TD, extra point is good. Folks, the Jets have just sent a message, a shot across the bow of this pirate ship in Oakland. My land, come on Raiders, don't go 12-3-1 and then choke. Dang, we saw Charles Woodson get a DB sack, but it didn't matter as Pennington and Martin made short work of that, and they're in the end zone. It is 7-0 Jets. The Raiders return the kick, and we're on the A charts. Let's go to work. It's going to be 21, incomplete. Gannon looking for Brown, well covered. It's going to be a handoff up the gut. 1, 2, 3, 3rd and 7. They're trying to buy room to Charlie Garner. And a pitch out to Garner gets only 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4th down. The Raiders will have to punt their first quarter over. Damn. 10, 20, 30, 41, 2. They pin the Jets at the 21, but Chad Pennington and company, helmet, bonnet on, trots out to the huddle. The crowd roars as they're trying desperately to pump up this Raider defense for a turnover, and Pennington goes to work. Sack, loss of 7, 5, 6, 7. Who gets this sack? 4 is going to be DL. Folks, oh my God, who would that be for the Raiders? Drayton, Tyler Brayton? I cannot remember. Oh, they also had, what's his name? Over from the New England Patriots, I believe, right? Didn't the Raiders trade for him? No, that was later. It's 2nd and 17. Pennington gets up a little wobbly, and he's going to drop back and throw a pass for 9, though. He's not dissuaded from finding Beck for 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3rd down. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 3rd and 8. Snaps the ball, 61. It's going to be a drop back pass. He waits. He flings it out to Jordan for 3. And Jordan couldn't break tackles. It's 4th down. They will have to punt. On the D charts, it's 33 yards, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. Raiders take over at their own 41 to start the second. Folks, New York Jets are up 7, Raiders 0 in the black hole. Gannon comes out ready to go to work, and they better get their shite together. It's going to be a pitch out for 16 for Tyrone Wheatley. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, down to the 43 of the Jets. Tyrone Wheatley in the game on a power pitch. It's going to be another big run for Wheatley. 1, 2, 3, 2nd down. Raiders, 2nd down. 21 is going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 5, 6, 7, 3rd and 7. Gannon drops back, looks, flings it out to Garner for 5, 6, 7. They measure. 1st down, the crowd roars as the Raiders get a 1st down here. 23, pass for 9. That's going to be their tight end, Doug Jolly. 2nd and 1. This is where you want to hand it off to Tyrone. 42, pass for 4 out to Tyrone Wheatley. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wheatley out of the backfield, stone hands, but he manages to bobble it, bring it in, turn, and fall forward for 4 yards before he's touchdown. 65 is a pitch out to Garner for 9 yards. 2nd and 1. The Raiders now moving. It's going to be a pass for 7 down to the 4. 1st and goal. Doug Jolly in the middle of the field with that catch. And last but not least, 23 is a pass for 12 in the back of the end zone. Gannon 4-yard TD pass. And here we go. The Raiders have Brown and Rice. 2. It's going to be Brown. Pass to Timmy Brown. P-A-T. It's tied up. Folks, Martin ran for 2 for the Jets in the first. Gannon gets the 4-yard TD pass to Brown, and the Jets return this kick out to the 22-yard line. They will not attempt a kick return for a touchdown. All right, Chad Pennington's doing really well on this defense. 35 is going to be a run for 5. Curtis Martin is a stud. It's going to be 54. It's going to be a run for 1. 3rd down. That was the big fullback, or Lamont Jordan in the game. 3rd and short. Turnover. Oh, there it is. The Raider opportunistic veteran defense is going to get a fumble loss. So it's going to be Pennington. Fumble lost. Recovered by 2. Recovered by fumble recovery linebacker Howard. Fumble recovery. Could we return this for a touchdown on a 6? He'll take it back to the house. No, we have the ball right there, though. The Raiders take over on their final drive in the second quarter in a short field. The Raiders can take the lead. The crowd roaring. It's going to be a 6-yard run for Garner. Down to the 22, 2nd and 4. The Raiders now can do anything they want. Pitch out for 4. Tyrone Wheatley gets the handoff on a quick toss. Lowers his head and rumbles behind John Ritchie, the big fullback. It's going to be another handoff to Wheatley behind Ritchie. 1, 2, 3, 2nd and 7. Wheatley getting carries now as they've established ground. 34, handoff to Wheatley. Loses one as Ritchie, not able to make the block. 3rd and quite a bit. They need to pass for a first here. Nope, it's going to be Gannon forced to scramble for 3. 4th and 5. The Raiders will kick the field goal. They only miss on a 1 here. They're going to make it. It's a 30-yard field goal. So Janikowski, 30-yard field goal. Folks, the Raiders take over. Jets return this out to the 22. And Pennington and company want to go down the field and tie this going into the tunnel at halftime. The Raider crowd finally on their feet, thrilled that the Raiders have found it a long, hard battle, but they have secured a 10-7 lead. Pennington goes to work. It's going to be a handoff. No, Pennington, 44. Yeah, handoff, sorry, for Martin, nothing. It's going to be a pass for 15 to Crabette, 5, 10, 15, up to the 37. The crowd roars as they don't want to see Wayne Crabette with that ball in his hand. It's going to be a pitch out to Martin for 3, 1, 2, 3, 2nd and 7. Man, the Jets are looking good today. 42 is a pass for 4 out of the backfield. They got 3, 1, 2, 3, and a pass for 4. It is 3rd and 3. That was a pass out to Lamont Jordan. Curtis Martin back in the ball game. 23 is going to be a pass for 9 to Curtis Martin on a screen. 5 and 4 down to the 47 of the Raiders. Uh-oh, folks, they're almost in field goal range. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Pennington drops back, takes a shot deep down the field to Lavernius Coles. Incomplete. Charles Woodson in the coverage. 64 is going to be a run for 2 for Martin. 3rd and 8. Can Pennington convert? No. 22 is going to be an incomplete pass looking at Lavernius Coles. Again, Charles Woodson in coverage. They cannot kick from here. Their max distance, they have to be at the 32 to kick it. They cannot. They could punt here. 33. It's no matter what, it's going to end the half. They're going to coffin corner it, and that'll wrap it up. A coffin corner punt wraps up the first half. Janikowski. So the Raiders scored 10 in the second, taking a 3-point lead. And finally, the Jets were slowed down in the second quarter. The Jets get the ball to start after the halftime pep talk by Herm Edwards. We play to win the game. We play to win the game. That's what he tells them at halftime. Let's see if Herm Edwards got it through their head. And Chad Pennington turns, drops, fires, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Pennington's going to hand it off for nothing. Curtis Martin gets hammered by the defense. 3rd and 10. It's going to be a handoff up the gut to Martin on a draw. 5, 6, 7. They're content to set up a punt. Not what I would do. 10, 20, 31, 2, 3. Pins the Raiders at the 38. As New York feels comfortable, they can get the ball back in the turnover maybe. Gannon under center, barking signals. Garner in the backfield with John Ritchie. They snap the ball. It's going to be a pitch out to Garner for 3. 1, 2, 3. As the Jet defense is hunts him down, takes him down. It's going to be a 32. It's going to be a pass for 5 to Garner. 3rd down and 1, 2. 3rd and 2. Charlie Garner on a quick pass. It's going to be a handoff for 1 yard to John Ritchie, who comes back, blood trickling down his face. 4th and 1. The Raiders will punt. And their punt is 42, 10, 20, 30, 41, 2. They pin them at the, so it's a coffin corner punt. They're going to pin them at the 11. Wow, what a game. 10-7. New York has given it everything they can. It's going to be a pass for 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That is to their tight end, Beck. Snaps the ball, 34. It's going to be another run up the gut for Martin. They get stuffed, 3rd down and 2. Not good. Martin being keyed this. Oh, but he got through this time. 5, 6, 7. 1st down. Curtis Martin on the edge. Finds room. Slides through. Picks up 7. Steps out of bounds. Hands the ball to the line judge. Snaps the ball. 34. It's going to be a 10-yard strike to Wayne Corbett on a quick drag route. He gets loose. Tackled after the sticks. 1st down. The crowd roaring. Trying to help their D. It's going to be a handoff to Martin for 9. 2nd and 1. Curtis Martin having a brilliant day today. 46, another 9-yard run for Martin. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the 46 of the Raiders. Man, Curtis Martin is the man. He's got a touchdown today, and he is carrying this offense. 41 is a pass down the field, incomplete, looking for Lavernius Coles. It's going to be a run for nothing. Draw play to Martin. Raiders are ready for it. 3rd and long. They got to open it up. No, it's going to be a sack. 5, 6, 7. They were here at 5. 6, what the hell? 7-yard loss. That'd be 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the 47. 4th down. Who got the sack for the Raiders? Linebacker. Romanowski. Romanowski with a sack. Holy cow. 4th down. They got a punt, 33 yards, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. They pin the Raiders at the 20. Punt. Oakland with a final drive of the 3rd in a tight game, 10-7. The first team to make a major turnover mistake here in the 2nd is probably going to lose this game. 52. Who's going to make the big mistake? 52. 8-yard strike. That will be to the Raiders, Doug Jolly, 5, 6, 7, and 8, up to the 28, 2nd and 2. The Raiders are going to hand it off for a loss of 2. 1, 2. You kidding me? 3rd down. Tyrone Wheatley gets hammered in the backfield. 3rd down. 56 is going to be a draw play for 16 yards to Charlie Garner. 5, 10, 15, 16. The crowd roars as Charlie Garner on a draw. The Raiders were content to set up a punt there, and he rips it for a 1st. Holy cow. It's going to be another handoff for 3. 1, 2, 3. Tyrone Wheatley up the gut. It's going to be 13. It's going to be a pass for 9. 5 and 9 to the 46. Doug Jolly on a quick tight end waggle. 24 is going to be a run for loss of 2. 1, 2. Tyrone Wheatley tripped up trying to get around the end. 2nd and 12. 62 is a pass for 9. 5 down to the 39. Doug Jolly. It's 3rd and 3. Can the Raiders convert? 44. Handoff up the gut to Garner. Nothing. 4th down. The Raiders can kick a field goal from the... they're 1 yard shy of the field goal. If we punt, it'll go through the end zone. It's a 3-point game going into the 4th. We're going to pin them. They're going to get the ball on a touchback. So it'll be a punt. 1 yard shy of kicking the field goal. Nobody scores in the 3rd. Folks, this is it. 4th quarter. The Raiders up 10-7. The crowd here almost hoarse from their yelling as somehow the Jets have managed to stay in this game. Unbelievable. Can Chad Pennington be a hero? Let's find out. Chad Pennington drops back, looks, waits for Jordan to clear, throws it to Jordan. He picks up 5, steps out of bounds. Romanowski in coverage. Snap, it's going to be 53. It's a 15-yard strike for Lavernius. 5, 10, 15, up to the 40. And, Chad Pennington, 2 for 2, 20 yards on this drive. 41 is going to be a pass down the field to Lavernius, incomplete, 2nd and 10. 22 is going to be another pass down the field to Wayne Corbett, incomplete. The Raiders tightening up coverage, 3rd and 10. It's going to be a scramble by Pennington for 7, 5, 6, 7. They're not in field goal range. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2. Nah, I think they go for it here, don't you? They need, the problem is they need quite a bit to get into field goal range. They only need 3 for the first, though. 4th quarter in the black hole. Their punt is only 33, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2. They'd put the Raiders at the 20 with a 3-point lead. Yeah, they're going to have to punt. They're going to pin the Raiders at the 20. Got to do it. The Raiders, can they stop the Raiders from adding to their lead? If the Raiders score on this drive, the game is for the most part over. It's going to be 44. Raiders hand off to Garner, nowhere. 2nd down. Uh-oh. 43. Raiders drop back to pass. They find Rice for 16, 5, 10, 15, 16, up to the 36. Huge. Jerry Rice with his first catch of the day. 62. Pass for 9 to Jerry Rice. Got to be 2nd down and 1. Jerry Rice with back-to-back catches. 62 is going to be another 9-yard catch for Doug Jolly. 5 down to the 46. The fans roar as it looks like the Raiders might going to put this game away. 56. A handoff to Garner. He gets to the edge. 5, 10, 15 down to the 31. A 16-yard breakaway around the corner for Garner. And the crowd roars as Janikowski's in range now. 64 is going to be a run for 1. Tyrone Wheatley up the gut behind Ritchie. 44, Tyrone Wheatley up the gut, hammered, 3rd down. They're just, I guess, trying to set up for the field goal. 3rd down. 32 is a pass for 5 to Garner out of the backfield. 4th down. They're going to kick the field goal. I just don't want to roll a 1. A 41-yard kick. Oh, it's good. Janikowski. 41-yard field goal. Folks, the Raiders now lead 13-7. Guess what? The Jets can take the lead with a touchdown. 13-7. And Chad Pennington goes to work. 33, 10-yard strike to Wayne Corbett. The crowd here getting nervous. Uh-oh. 7-yard rip. 5, 6, 7 for you-know-who. Curtis Martin gets 7. 43, pass for 11, 10-11 to Lavernius Coles. They're at the 50. Uh-oh. If they score a touchdown, they take the lead. It's a run for 7, 5, 6, 7. Curtis Martin gets past Romanowski. 61, pass for 3 out to Lamont Jordan out of the backfield. 1st down. Curtis Martin catching his breather. Chad Pennington is a stud. 15, 3-yard run for Martin. 1, 2, 3. 2nd and 7. Oh, incomplete pass. Look down the field to Lavernius Coles. It's 3rd and 7. 24. Oh, man. Run for a loss of 1. That would have been Chad Pennington trying to run away. 4th down. They can't kick the field goal. They got to go for it. 3rd and long. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3rd and 8. Can Pennington convert? 64. He's going to be forced to scramble. Only gets 2. And Romanowski comes up with that tackle of downs. Raiders take over. All they can do here is kill clock. End of game. Raiders find a way to get 3 in the 4th. 7-13. The Raiders will go to 13, 3, and 1 and move on. What a game. Jeez, New York gave us a scare. 13, 3, and 1. The Raiders win this 13-7 in Football Time Special Edition D66. Holy cow, that was not quite the fight I wanted it to be. Martin scored the first touchdown of the game for the Jets. It was 7-0 first quarter. Gannon and Janikowski add 10 in the second, giving them the halftime lead of 3. Pennington fumbled the ball away. 3rd quarter, neither team scores. It's punts all around. 4th quarter, New York punts. Janikowski gets the 41-yard field goal. New York had no choice at that point. They had to go for it in the Raiders' territory. Unfortunately, Pennington flushed from the pocket, tackled, and the Raiders then kneel down, kill clock. Raiders win 13-7. Unbelievable. What a wonderful project this has been. So next up, the Raiders continue their playoff run. They will face the Tennessee Titans coming to town with Eddie George, Steve McNair, Wycheck. That was a brilliant team coached by Jeff Fisher. And the Buccaneers go on to face one of the best teams of the era, the Philadelphia Eagles, Andy Reid's Philadelphia Eagles. This team is the best rated team in the set in football time. They are an AA. So Philadelphia, ironically, is the best team rating wise in the year. So it could be Raiders and Philly in the championship. I don't know, but we're going to play to find out, as I always do. So anyway, congratulations to Tampa Bay getting the job done in a 28-0 drubbing of San Fran. And the Raiders find a way to wiggle past a feisty Pennington and Martin and hold on to win 13-7. Unbelievable. Thank you for watching. Good day.